In 2008, the residents of a small house in Boulder, Colorado, started noticing something strange. A rancid odor had begun to seep through the walls, one that no amount of cleaning or air freshener could fix. It was late December, bitterly cold. The tenants assumed it was a dead raccoon in the attic. They called pest control. The smell only got worse. Then, a week later, the heater failed. A technician arrived to inspect the furnace. What he discovered froze everyone in their tracks. Stuffed deep inside the chimney, wedged tightly and upside down, was a man, wearing only a thin thermal shirt and jeans. His arms were trapped over his head, his face frozen in a grotesque expression of panic. Dead, shoeless. The body was identified as Joshua Vernon Maddux, a 19-year-old who had been missing for 7 years, in a chimney. Joshua had vanished in 2001 after telling his sister he was going for a walk. No note, no calls, no sign of foul play, just gone. He had been a bright, creative teenager. A bit of a loner, but no history of drug use or depression. His disappearance devastated the family, and now he was found. Investigators concluded he had tried to enter the house through the chimney, maybe, seeking shelter or warmth, but the story didn't add up. Why was he missing his shoes and socks? Why were his legs broken in a way that suggested force, not a fall? Why were both hands clenched into fists? Why didn't the residents ever notice anything for 7 years, until new ones moved in? Worse, why was the chimney sealed from the top with a steel grate? Police ruled it an accidental death. He died in Alaska in 2012, shot in a bar fight, but locals whispered something darker. The house had once been owned by a man named Phil, who was known for strange behavior. Some said he bragged about putting a guy in a chimney once while high. He later moved away, but no charges were ever filed. Twist ending. To this day, Joshua Maddux's death remains officially listed as an accident. But the tenants who found him, they never stayed. The house was sold again and again. No one lives there long. Sometimes in the dead of winter, neighbors say they hear scratching in the walls, coming from the fireplace.